Ooh. Let's replace a radiator support in a Subaru. Fun. So I got all new parts. Radiator support, lower piece. I gotta take off the headlight, all this plastic stuff, impact bar. Try to get this out of my way without taking the lines off, but I don't think that's probably gonna be, well, I might can. I'm gonna try to pull it a little bit. See if I can pull that out a little bit. I don't know what else is damaged. It ain't leaking any fluids. I don't think the radiator condenser is busted. So I wasn't going to make a video on this one, but I have to change the radiator support, which I didn't know I had to do. But I was like, well, you know, let's share the glory, shall we? You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. So I probably don't have it hooked up in the best spot. But I don't plan on doing a hard pull. Just a little one. Most of the time radiator supports pull out pretty easy anyways. They don't really take a whole lot of pressure. But we about to find it. Not too bad. I think I'll try to grab it here, see if I can get any of that stuff out there. Alright, so I'm going to redirect this clamp to another spot. Move it over just like this way. Right in the middle here. See if I can get any of that out. Anytime you're doing framework, pulling on a body panel, you always want to pull it to try to get it back close to where it was, so when you cut the old one off, put the new one on, it's not that far off from each other. You know what I'm saying? Versus if you just cut one off and then try to put a new one on, and everything's just way out of whack.
They on no, Ocean Breeze that's down there, not right there before you get to Clinton, South Carolina, right off 26. We went there, they had Friday, they had Saturday, they had 6 tenants. Wait, how much is that? Did they run that? No, no, they But I had the group blanket. Jessica had, they hand cut their steak, it's great. I found another one too, Silver Bay. Two Silver Bays, but the original was that Ocean Break. But you ever heard of the Silver Bay? I think there's one.
Well, there's definitely no saving it. It's pretty
It's pretty good, but that one there.
been out of shape.
Bigger, and I think it's better. One lady that worked there, she's been there for 20 years.
I just wanted to pull it out just so if it's sucked in up here, if it kind of pulled the arms in a little bit, that it would open them back up. So then when I cut this one off, everything should go back in its place where it should be.
The people coming in. Oh. Yeah. Teamwork, isn't it?
So I'm gonna get it tore down, and then I'll get back up with y'all when I get to that point. My head feels like one of those watermelons that you keep putting rubber bands on, and you just keep doing it until it just, yeah. It's a whole lot of gear going on. Probably put some gloves on. What the hell? That scared me. Come on now. I really don't like prying on it like that. But do it easy. Walk it out. Just walk it out, walk it out, walk it out.
I called them, they didn't call me back, but I mean, it is what it is. Did you already take it out?
Mm-hmm. Gotta do it. Seemed like it didn't really have any fluid in it anyways. It really didn't have a whole lot of pressure on it.
Are you draining the radiator too?
Mm-hmm. Because I gotta cut that bar off down there.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's sitting on it. See those two brackets up there that got holes in them?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the radiator sits.
Yeah.
And I got to get it out of my way to do it. Bruh, this thing been draining for 30 minutes, dude. Come on. Let's freaking go. God. Good Lord, how much fluid does this car take, dude? Guess we figure out where we need to cut, then we start cutting. I don't know if I want to cut that off or not. These transmission lines go all over here. I really don't want to take that loose either. I might grind it from the back side if I can. I don't know about that one. Where's it? Right there. All right. Let's change the belt first. That's it. All right. lift the car up so I can mark all these underneath the radiator support. I'm gonna replace the bottom part and the top part, and that thing yonder.
Yeah, fun fact. The Yankee warrior. Yeah. I don't see you going by up there. Oh.
Missed one. So y'all, so it's the next day. I need to pull some of the lower parts here. These lower brackets here, they're kind of bent back. So I'm gonna have to pull these forward. This one here is, you can definitely see that one's bent back. So I got to pull these forward. And then I'm gonna test fit the radiator support, see how it looks. And get an idea of where I'm at with it. It shouldn't take much to bend these because these things ain't made out of nothing. Most of the cars nowadays, the radiator supports are so easy you can near about grab it and pull it with your hand. I might try to hook a clamp to these without using the frame machine and just use my little pro bar over there, pull bar over there, and I'll see if I can bend these out forward, get it back pretty straight, and then I'll put the radiator support over there and go from there, see where I'm at. So I got the clamp on, and now I'm going to use the pull bar and I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to show y'all how easy this stuff moves. Not really made of anything. I think I'm gonna have to get back here somewhere, try to pull it forward a little bit, get that kink out of it. Test fit number 1. It sucks. It's just terrible. These parts are really cheap. They're pretty flimsy. Like, they don't line up that great. I'll get it though, ain't no big deal. I need to lower it down and do some measuring, see where I'm at, see if the radiator support needs to go left or right, back, forward, and yeah. Well, alrighty then. So in my discoveries, I have discovered that the whole front end of this car is knocked over probably a good 1/4 inch or maybe a little more. So that's why my radiator support is way off. And you can also see this hood that's supposed to be straight, and it ain't. So yeah. So I'm probably gonna have to put the old, the impact bar back on the car, and I'm gonna have to tie the car down, and I'm gonna have to pull the front end over a good 1/4 inch to where both sides line up evenly. And then my radiator support may start lining up a lot better. Because right now this thing is jacked. So I'm gonna do that, and then go from there. Pull this thing over, see if I can get this radiator support to line up pretty good. Yeah. To be continued. Alright, that's where we at. I'm gonna pull it that way. Try to get this thing lined up. Alright, so I got it pulled. So now I'm going to try to get my radiator support where it should be. Measure it. And then I'm going to pull it back off, start marking everything. Get it ready to weld, then put it back on, measure it again, clamp everything, and then start tacking it. And then just go with it. I'm still doing a little tweaking on it, but the driver's side is up maybe like a 1/4 inch, and I'm trying to get it back down without damaging more things. But that's where I'm at right now. But anyway, I'm gonna continue. So I got it all lined up pretty good. I'm gonna weld this lower piece of the radiator support
You know where the keys at?
here.
Get in there and get hung up.
I'm gonna weld that,
Yeah.
then put the upper piece in. Then I'm gonna measure everything and get it where it should be again, because I had to take it back off. Measure it, and then I'm gonna weld it. And then it should be
Oh,
good.
yeah, I'd much rather have a horse back.
Dust some color over it and get the rest of it together. And get it out of my hair, because it has been a damn
See
nightmare.
that? You see that thermostat on the wall?
I had to pull the front end over some.
It'll be in the living room.
I was just so focused I didn't even film it.
Oh.
But I got it. Should be good.
Mash it up against the wall or probably if they sell them at Lowe's, I think they do, or Home Depot. I'll look it up online. I ain't gonna see you on the Oh, I'll call you back. Okay. I don't know, but anyway. Hey, you called, Dave, what's your name? Hey.
Lower parts in there.
We're fine, we're fine.
Pretty sturdy.
Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna dust some etching primer or something back here. Because once I weld the top part in, I ain't gonna be able to get to any of this. I mean, it'll be tight anyways. So I'm gonna spray something on it now while it's visible, and then get the top part on, weld it together. Alright, this thing's in. In the morning, I'm gonna trim it out. And then while it's drying, I'm gonna build my bumper for it. But it turned out pretty good. But I'm about to head out. So, catch y'all in the morning. Alright, let's get this thing scuffed. Trimmed out. So we can put a bumper on it. plugging the fan shroud back in. If y'all can't see that, that's what I was doing. All right.
Oh, yeah, sure. Good morning, Ray. What'd you get it? on crack. Give me one second, I'll move you. Do it right there. We really don't need water, just take it off. Potential spam. That's all right.
Please vote for Southeastern Orthopedics and Spine.
Well, the Subaru's done. I'm scanning it right now, clearing some codes. We're getting a windshield put in it, and it's getting the AC charged later on today, I think. But other than that, she's done, man. Put a radiator support in it, new front bumper. Radiator support kind of gave me a fit yesterday, but I got it figured out. Other than that, it's done. So I'm gonna get this thing scanned and get it to the mechanic shop, and should be good to go. Hope y'all enjoyed it though. Catch y'all next one. Peace out.